Local 5 is proud to bring you Festival Foods Fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin. This special broadcast is presented by Window World. And now, let's celebrate the 4th of July together.
Today is the day we celebrate America's independence, and Local 5 News is proud to bring you all the sights and sounds of Festival Foods Fireworks Night over Northeast Wisconsin. It is our pleasure to welcome all of you in your homes tonight. I'm Tom Zalaski, joined by Michelle McCormack, and boy, what a show we have planned for you tonight.
I know, we are very excited, and we are not alone. We have so many people here along City Deck in downtown Green Bay. Tom and I have been here all afternoon, just enjoying a wonderful breeze off the Fox River. But we have Local 5 crews fanned out all across Northeast Wisconsin. We have special live coverage planned from the lakeshore in Manitowoc. We also have some special reports coming from Oshkosh in the Fox Valley. Oh yeah, we're in Neenah too. And even though all these fireworks shows are scheduled to start at different times, you will see all of them right from the comfort of your couch.
We are everywhere tonight, and we are going to kick things off right away by going to our Elaine Wells, and she is in Manitowoc. What's going on there? Hi, Elaine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the shores of Manitowoc. You could say this is a tale of two cities at the moment. Over here, we have the serenity, the beauty, people enjoying silent sports on the river in Manitowoc where it meets Lake Michigan. Sailors have come in from Sturgeon Bay with their beautiful boats, and they have claimed prime parking, so to speak, on the water. The wharf has music all this afternoon. On this side, it's the serene, it's the quiet, and on this side, it's the party. Rising Phoenix has been rocking it here downtown Manitowoc, just outside the Maritime Museum. They are actually playing until 11 tonight, so if you like what you hear in the background, you do have time to get on down here. We had a chance to sample our way through the food trucks. That was just one part of today's event. It also included Subfest at the Maritime Museum. For just $4, people could explore this community's connection to the water, and some of the submarine tours were even led by veterans.
Really, on the 4th of July, we're celebrating Independence Day. So, of course, to meet veterans who have served in foreign wars, in this particular case, as submariners on submarines like USS Cobia, is just a tremendous opportunity to meet some incredible folks that passionately want to preserve these submarines that are located around the country. In this case, from World War II. So, to hear their stories from their time in service, particularly during the Cold War or thereafter, it's a really amazing opportunity to learn from them.
We did have a chance to learn that the Cobia will be going through a dry dock process within about a year from now, so they're in the works of fundraising for that. We're going to be speaking with Manitowoc's mayor coming up in just a few moments to learn a bit more about the growth happening here in this city. I'm going to send things down to Oshkosh now, where Paul Stino is standing by.
Thanks, Elaine. Yeah, we are inching closer and closer to fireworks here in Oshkosh at Menominee Park, and people continue to squeeze along the lakeshore looking for that best spot to watch the fireworks show. We have also seen some boats come out onto the water to get a vantage point to watch the fireworks as well. The fireworks here start at dusk, but the 4th of July celebration here at Menominee Park started long before that. People pass the time enjoying food trucks, the Menominee Park children's trains, kayaks, fishing, and just spending time with family. The Christopher family is one of the groups that has been here all afternoon. We caught up with them around 2 o'clock. While the kids say they've had fun hanging out, enjoying all the activities, they're ready for the main event.
We enjoy watching fireworks and the beautiful colors, and me and my siblings really love to feel the big booms.
And those big firework booms that Samara is talking about, they happen at dusk, like I said, and they are shot off right out there on Monkey Island over my shoulder. And I actually did talk to the people who are shooting off the fireworks. They said one of the major advantages of the location is that because it's far away from the spectators, they're able to use larger shells and make the show even better. For now, though, I'm going to toss it out to Neenah, where Brett Oslin is standing by.
Thanks, Paul. I'm in Nina at Riverside Park, where thousands have gathered to celebrate the 4th of July. I had the pleasure of speaking with multiple families here in attendance today, and they say that they are here to support local businesses and, of course, watch fireworks. Now, scattered throughout the park, there were multiple bouncy houses. There were multiple vendors selling food and clothing items. And even directly behind me, there's an ambulance with first responders making sure that people stay hydrated. Now, the fireworks show is set to begin here at 9:45. I'm going to toss things over to Samantha in Green Bay. Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Bryce. Yes, it is a beautiful day out here, and the party is still going. The music has been going on since the event started earlier this afternoon at 3. There have people coming from all over the community and visitors from outside the state just to come in for the event happening tonight in downtown Green Bay. We have people riding their bikes all along the boardwalk. We have people out here walking their dogs. Kids have been running around. There's a splash park just across the bridge over there where they've been playing around in the water and getting their face painted, all excited for the Independence Show and the Independence Day event later on tonight. Everybody is super excited for the fireworks. I got a chance to speak to a couple guests, and they are just really looking forward to what's in store later tonight. Even earlier, again, people were walking on the bridge getting food. There are food trucks out there. They've been setting up all morning waiting for this event and just really looking forward to the fireworks show in downtown Green Bay.
All right, Samantha, thanks so very much. The one most important aspect we cannot forget about this evening, everybody's been talking about it all day long. What about the weather?
Wow, I couldn't have asked for a better afternoon here along the
Perfect.
Fox River. A gentle breeze is now blowing. Dare I ask what lies ahead? Let's go back to our studios, the Local 5 studios in Storm Team 5. Ryan has the update. Okay, Ryan, will the show go on?
The show is a go for all of our locations. Looking at Storm Team 5 Skyview Network camera in Green Bay. So many of you guys are out there right now. It's Tom, Michelle, and Samantha. It's been a beautiful night for you guys down there in Green Bay. Looking back over towards Oshkosh, trying to look at a beautiful sunset out there. Still 85 as well. Southwest breeze, 3 miles per hour. And I see the party going on down there in Manitowoc. It's a beautiful evening as well. A little bit cooler, 80 degrees. Southwest breeze around 6 miles per hour. Looking at across the area, though, looking at towards Appleton as well, 88 degrees. We're seeing those temperatures going to drop back down to around 82 degrees for the start of our fireworks shows. Looking at those dew points, though, a little bit muggy out there, but all of you guys are near some of those water locations, so it'll feel a little bit cooler with that nice breeze out there, but we will have those dew points a little muggy as we go throughout our evening. Satellite and radar zoomed in a little bit closer. Looks like we're seeing a few patchy clouds overhead. Although shower activity is starting to fizzle out across the area, so the timing is working out perfect for us for all those firework displays. Now, if you are out, you might notice it's a little bit hazy out there, not too crazy. We do have that air quality alert that's in effect until 11 p.m. tomorrow. So today, actually, there's some ozone concentrations making its way down towards the surface. So looking at that official fireworks forecast for all of you guys out there, Green Bay, partly cloudy, 82 degrees. Over in Oshkosh, partly cloudy as well, 79 degrees. Cooler location in Manitowoc, mostly clear, 76 degrees. That's my pick of the litter today. And looking at Neenah for your forecast, 81 degrees, partly cloudy skies. So looking at that quick high-res future cast, looks like we'll just see some filtering out of some clouds throughout the evening. Maybe a spotty shower as you're early in the morning, but overall we should stay relatively dry for that forecast for you. Look for tonight. So looking at our official weather story, we got temperatures in the upper 70s, maybe low 80s. Weather is mostly cloudy, and the rain does hold off until the early morning hours. So if you haven't got out there, I totally suggest that you drive down to your closest location and get some of that fireworks in. It's going to be a gorgeous night, and I would love to be out there with all of you guys. So Tom and Michelle, I love the forecast for you guys, and I'm looking forward to a really great night across Northeast Wisconsin.
All right, thank you, Ryan. Okay, we've been to Manitowoc, we've been to Oshkosh, we have been to Neenah. Now let's set the stage for you as to where we are right here in Green Bay. Michelle and I are coming to you from City Deck downtown, just on Washington Street, for those of you who haven't been here before. This is the very epicenter of tonight's activities.
Yeah, many families have been out here all afternoon long, you know. It was around lunchtime that things really started to come alive with jugglers and face painters and, of course, music. And then as it became clear that we would have an absolutely picture-perfect night for fireworks, then what you see now, the crowds just kept coming. Many joining in some dancing here. This is right by Hagemeister Park here on City Deck. The music has been wonderful, and it's great to see everybody, no matter what their age, to shake a leg. And my favorite moment was when the boats came in. Right after the water skiers had finished their last performance, the boats came in to dock, and you saw people waving, saying, "Hey, how are you? Good to see you again." It is July 4th in Green Bay.
And this City Deck where we are, it is quite the impressive place. It is a quarter-mile long. It's got 720 feet of dock space for watercraft. There's a 3,500 square foot main stage here. And by the way, this also happens to be all a part of that Fox River Trail.
And the wonderful thing about it is so many of these activities are free. The face painters who were out here, the music by many different bands. We've heard all sorts of genres of music. We're listening to a little Bruno Mars right now. If you don't believe me, you just have to watch Local 5 all night long.
Yeah.
The Adam Trask Band, man, they're rocking it.
And as we mentioned, we got the music, but also the children's shows. There are food trucks, face painting, clowns, jugglers, you name it. It's a carnival.
Yeah, this isn't the only place where the party is at, though. We have other crews working.
Okay, we are now going to head to the lakeshore. Melaine Wells, standing by live, and she's got a very special guest. Take it away, Melaine.
We are so excited to be alongside the USS Cobia here in Manitowoc. Mayor Justin Nichols joining me for what is really the exclamation point on an entire weekend of events in your community.
Absolutely, it was a great weekend. We had Salmon Derby down at the marina. We had Subfest all day today. Last night we had a July 3rd celebration right across the river here with Glam Band and Smoke Road. Tens of thousands of people down there. It was a great weekend, yeah, absolutely.
Talk about the pride you take in being able to host a celebration of this caliber that truly does draw veterans and visitors from around the nation.
It's awesome, especially being the home of the Wisconsin Maritime Museum, building 28 submarines during World War II, really focusing on that just patriotism and pride of what we've done as Manitowoc for the nation with July 4th and everything we do.
The building has not slowed down here. It was coming into town, coming soon, cranes here, building there. You guys have really had a development boom.
We are at a renaissance in Manitowoc, I'd say. We're that quintessential Midwestern city. Manufacturing is our base. We had, so many companies that built our community, and today we have so many legacy companies and new ones that are coming in to keep Manitowoc growing. And all these events that we have are really starting to pop up, and people are starting to come here because it's a great place to be.
I mean, you're home to the coolest thing made in Wisconsin.
We are. That is true. And they're building 2 more as we speak.
And this, for people who didn't see that, we're talking about a crane.
Yeah, blue cranes. This next one is actually going to Pearl Harbor. They actually work on submarines. So this next crane is actually somehow making its journey to Pearl Harbor, through St. Lawrence, Atlantic, Panama Canal, Pacific Ocean. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, we're making them right here in Manitowoc. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
I got a chance to explore your downtown in a different way. Your streets go both ways now. Yeah. That's been an exciting development for your businesses.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a crazy concept, but we drive on two-way roads all the time, so it wasn't that weird.
I loved it. I could see a business and pull in really easy.
Yeah, we did that partially for the tourists that can navigate much easier. But yeah, really downtown has been our focus, because when you look around, I mean, the river, the lake, what we have downtown, it's something that not a lot of communities have, and we want to embrace it and bring people here because of it. And I think what you see here today on July 4th is a testament to that.
I did a kayak tour on this river. You actually could paddle with your feet in addition to your arms. That was a great thing to go check out. But let's talk about the Manitowoc Aquatic Center, because I maybe would want to get in the water there. I was trying not to tip over here, but maybe I'll go in the water there.
Yeah, the Aquatic Center we built a couple of years ago. It's a wonderful place for families, of course. It's a great complex, too. We have a youth baseball complex there, tennis courts, basketball courts, baseball diamonds, mini golf course. Great place for families to just enjoy.
Mayor, I have to know, There's a 4th of July tradition in this shirt here. You said you love to every 4th of July.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I watch Independence Day is my favorite holiday, number one. Number two, I watch the movie from 1996 ever since I was 9 years old in 1996. Since 1997, I've watched every section of Independence Day. It's July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in sections. It's very weird. So I have to go home and watch July 4th yet and get that done before the fireworks here. But I love Independence Day. It's great for our country. It's great for our community.
That is my favorite thing about holidays, is getting to learn how other people enjoy celebrating. And I think for a lot of people in Manitowoc, this is the thing that they look forward to. So we are going to continue to bring you the sights and the sounds here on the Lakeshore. I'm Elaine Wells in Manitowoc.
I'm with Mayor Nichols. I love Independence Day too. Doesn't everyone, man? Looks like the party's in full gear there on the Lakeshore.
And stay right there. Green Bay Mayor Eric Genrich joins us right after this break.
Hello, I'm Chris Juno with Festival Foods. On behalf of our entire staff here at the store, we want to welcome you to a special broadcast of Local 5, fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin. We wish you and your family a happy 4th of July and hope you enjoy the show.
We are back now at City Deck, where up to 100,000 people will be setting up shop tonight ahead of tonight's fireworks show.
Yeah, and we have a very special guest right now, none other than Green Bay's Mayor Eric Genrich.
Hi,
this
Mayor.
must be the best thing to do as mayor,
It's
right?
always fantastic. Yeah, it's great to be down here on the 4th of July on the City Deck with so many great people from around the region celebrating the 4th of July. So thanks for having me, and thanks for putting on the programming as always.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Mayor, let me put on the journalism hat for 1 minute.
You bet.
So many people coming down to Green Bay, so many people coming into our city. Housing, as with any city, is an issue, especially low and middle income housing. How are we dealing with that?
Yeah, this is a problem I think across the state and country, but we've been really happy with a lot of the progress that we've made recently. So actually just at our last city council meeting, there was approval made on another, I think it's 48 units on the east side of town, particularly targeted towards low and moderate income people with disabilities. We also have a really great partnership that's going to be breaking ground within the next month or so on Walnut, East Walnut and Roosevelt. So that too is a low and moderate income housing development in partnership with the United Way, who's going to be locating their neighborhood house and their headquarters actually in that development. In the rail yard, there's about 200 plus units under construction as we speak. So a lot more needs to be done, but we're making progress.
Events like this are so vital, though, to bringing in development and also making sure these amenities are available to everyone.
Right.
Tell us about why it's so important, this balance of not only top-of-the-line shopping and entertainment, but also free community activities.
Right. No, it is so essential for a community of our size and smaller and larger to be able to put on these sorts of events for the community. But clearly we wouldn't be able to do it without our sponsors. So Festival is a huge sponsor of this event. On Broadway is really the organization that makes this go in collaboration with a number of city departments. So we've got DPW, our Parks Department, Police and Fire.
Look at these crowds.
Who are out here.
Wow.
Yeah, right. I mean, it takes a lot of folks to make an event like this go, but it's hugely important for us to be able to welcome people from around the region and around the state to downtown Green Bay and show off all the amenities that we have as the #1 place to live in the United States. So yeah, we love to be able to do it.
Mayor, you are old enough to remember when, number one, this fireworks show wasn't a thing.
Right.
City Deck wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, when you're growing up, did you ever think you were going to see what we're looking at tonight?
Right. Yeah, I mean, this has been transformational for us. I think the City Deck went into place in the mid-2000s. Prior to that, we had kind of turned our back to the Fox River and hadn't fully taken advantage of what we have here. So you fast forward, 15 plus years from that time, we're on the cusp of making some real improvements to the shipyard, which is just south of here, just north of the Tillman Bridge. Some floating docks and a fishing pier and riverfront promenade. Thinking seriously about doing some upgrades to Liked Park, which is where obviously the fireworks are going to be shot off tonight. Improvements made to the stage there, as well as kind of a beer garden sort of facility over there. So we've learned a lot, I think, over the last couple decades, but you know, there's more to do to make the Fox River and the Bay of Green Bay as attractive an amenity as they can be.
What traditions will you be holding on to this year aside from the fireworks, not just as mayor, but as Eric?
Oh gosh, I mean, there's so many things that I love to participate in. Just speaking of the summer, we've got the Levitt Amp concert series, which is on Sunday afternoons. Just had our second one this past Sunday. We've got Art Fest coming up, which is in downtown Green Bay. Obviously our farmers markets both Saturday morning and Wednesday evening farmers markets. So there's a ton to take advantage of, especially during our summer months, and a lot to look forward to.
All right, Mayor Eric Genrich, thank you so much. Happy July 4th.
Yeah, same to you, and thanks so much for doing this. Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's
Thanks
our honor.
so much, Mr. Mayor. And Michelle, we've got Samantha out there in the middle of this sea of people somewhere.
Let's check in. Hi, Samantha.
Thank you, Tom and Michelle. Yes, as you can hear behind me, the band is really working the crowd. The people are loving it. They've been out here dancing, and really there's just so much energy, and everybody is having such a good time out here. They've been walking around with food in their hands and just having such a good time dancing around the bridge, and there's just so much to do out here in anticipation for the fireworks show in an hour. Everybody is really excited.
We moved here when I was about 3, so I think every year since then we've come here. We lived in De Pere before we moved here, so we just made the drive to come out here. And we'd usually just walk around all day. When we were kids, we'd probably stop back at home because we got tired or something. But I remember last year we stayed here the entire day just so that we could walk around and eat and watch the fireworks.
As I said, it is really full of energy out here, and we still expect to see more people coming in, having a good time, and just so excited for the fireworks to celebrate Independence Day later tonight. Live in Green Bay, Samantha Petters, Local 5 News.
Oh, Samantha, happy July 4th. You've got us in the spirit all right. You know, Local 5 could not bring you the fireworks tonight were it not for the support of Festival Foods, sponsoring all of the fireworks shows that you will see here live tonight.
And as Shelley Botel reports for us now, for that company, it is all about giving back.
Festival Foods' first community fireworks show started back in 1991 at their store in Onalaska.
Our fireworks shows are a free, family-friendly event.
And as the company grew to 41 stores across Wisconsin, so did the number of fireworks shows, including Festival Foods fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin.
We do have 31 different fireworks shows covering the entire state. We have 9 in the northeast kind of Wisconsin area here.
Their new show this year is right here in our area.
So we'll be adding one in Kimberly this year, as we have a store coming out next year in Kimberly.
And the shows don't just have spectacular fireworks displays. Many have entertainment, music, and more.
We bring in food vendors, food trucks, stuff like that. Some events or some locations also have inflatables for the kids to play on.
Being involved in the communities they are a part of, like helping nonprofits and other causes, is a core value for the company.
Getting out there in the community with those kind of events, whether it's with schools, with the, any kind of organization, Boys and Girls Clubs.
And giving back to the communities they live in is important to them.
We believe that we are here to help serve the community, not only as a grocery store, but just as being members of the community. We want to make sure that we are taking care of our community members by giving them anything that we possibly can to give back, to help out.
The shows are a big expense, but they believe it's money well spent.
Taking care of our community, taking care of the folks here. We want to make sure that we can do whatever we can to have them enjoy their time, especially on a holiday like this.
It's one reason why Festival Foods teamed up with Local 5 to bring these wonderful fireworks to those in the community who can't go to the shows.
So if we're able to put that on the TV for our guests to be able to maybe sit in the comfort of their home and still enjoy the show, we want to make sure that we're giving that opportunity to as many people as we possibly can.
Bringing communities together with a spectacular bang, lighting up the sky to celebrate our independence.
Obviously, the 4th of July being such an important holiday in America, we want to make sure people have an opportunity to go enjoy it for free.
Shelley Botat, Local 5 News.
Just some real dedication. Festival Foods is a 3-generation company owned by the Skogans. It started as an IGA company in 1946, but then changed their name to Festival Foods in 1991. Just wonderful to see.
Nice. Yes. Well, as the crowd gets comfy here, we want you to get comfy in your living room at home. Grab a snack, get on the couch, get a good spot, because we've got a whole lot more to come.
Local 5 special coverage of Festival Foods fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin is back after this.
Well, this event may be centered around fireworks here on City Deck tonight, but there are so many other things happening either today and tonight for families to take part in.
It's just been a beautiful day here along the Fox River. Welcome back to Local 5 special coverage celebrating our country's independence. What a beautiful day to be here along the Fox River. The evening couldn't get much better either. It set a beautiful stage for the Waterboard Warriors, their performance here on the Fox River. Earlier today, Tom and I had a chance to sit down with Emily Monin. She's the Waterboard Warriors co-director for their show. Emily Moen of the Waterboard Warriors. Awesome show. I got to ask you, as you're going back and forth here on the Fox River and you're on top of everybody's shoulders, can you hear the crowds cheering for you?
We can. I looked to my right at one point and saw people with their phones out. It was very exciting.
When you're out there, Emily, you say you can hear people. Do you know people along the river? Do you see people you recognize?
Yeah, every now and then. Here we get pretty close and personal.
The Waterboard Warriors, do you consider yourselves to be a sports team, a show team? Are you ambassadors for water sports? How do you describe yourselves?
I think it's all of the above. Our official team title is Waterboard Warriors Water Ski Show Team. However, I think we consider ourselves more of a sports club. We have skiers of all ages, so parents and their kids can both be on the team together.
Oh, really? I mean, how would one become a waterboard warrior?
Honestly, we start with come to a Learn to Ski event. We have Learn to Ski events twice every summer. For a small fee, your kids can ski with the Waterboard Warriors, and then just keep coming to practice after that. It's really not as difficult as it sounds.
And how did you start? When did you get the idea, hey, I can do that?
Yeah, so I started skiing when I was 17. I joined the team with a friend who was already on the team.
Well, I'm always impressed with the poise. For example, last July 4th, the rain and the winds whipping around, and you guys soldiered on. And then this year, what a surprise, the barefoot drop from the bridge.
Yes. We love the barefoot drop from the bridge. 2 of our guys who've never done it before hit it this year. We're really excited to finally be up for that tradition.
And what is that about? Is it just a way to christen yourself and make yourselves, I don't know, official Green Bay residents forevermore?
Yeah, so it's a very normal act. It's called a barefoot deep water start. So they start with no skis. The boat starts going really fast and they just stand up. No skis required. Typically we just jump off our dock at home, but it's a little more fun to get to jump off a bridge.
Well, it was a surprise and a thrill.
Oh, good.
Emily, what's the best part of the gig?
I am in a leadership role, so my favorite thing is getting to work together. Everybody goes out in a pyramid and everyone comes back. We do it as a team.
Well, Emily Moen, you're a great leader. What a great group. Happy July 4th, and thank you so much for celebrating with the folks here of Northeast Wisconsin.
Yeah, thank you. Happy 4th of July.
Thanks, Emily.
Thanks.
Just wonderful performance and wonderful warm wishes as we celebrate July 4th here along the Fox River. They really did wow the crowds now, but the water skiers have left for the night. The boats have rolled in and are staking out a spot like many here along City Deck, waiting for the great fireworks show. You know, Green Bay is not the only show in town. We've got 4 fireworks shows we are going to bring you live tonight. Let's check in at Menominee Park in Oshkosh and see how things are going with Local 5's Paul Stino. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Tom and Michelle. Yeah, all those firework displays that we're seeing tonight in Northeast Wisconsin, they don't just happen by magic. Over the weekend, we got an opportunity to see a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to put on the firework display here in Oshkosh. Going from this to this, it does not happen overnight.
We start preparing as soon as last year's show was done.
Nick Everson is one of the pyrotechnicians at Wolverine Fireworks Display, Inc. They are the people doing the behind-the-scenes work to make firework displays like the one you see every year in Oshkosh happen.
Load the truck, go to the shoot site, set it all up, put it together, load it, go over everything with the crew, and then we shoot the show when the sponsor wants us to, and it's tear it down, clean up the mess, put it all back in the truck, take it back, and unload the truck again.
Another challenge, at least in Oshkosh, is the location. They shoot the fireworks off Monkey Island in Lake Winnebago's Millers Bay, meaning all the equipment and the pyrotechnicians need to take a boat ride to get where they need to be.
We're here for 4 days setting this up, so we really enjoy what we do. We want them to enjoy the show. We're trying to put on the best show for them.
And while Monkey Island has its challenges, especially when it comes with setting up the 2,000 or so fireworks for the show, there are also some advantages.
You're gonna have everything from 3-inch all the way up to 12-inch shells, so something you're probably not gonna see in a lot of areas. Just because we have the space, we can safely do that.
And firework display company officials tell me that they do shows throughout Northeast Wisconsin throughout the summer, but that the one here in Oshkosh is one of the biggest that they do throughout the summer. We're definitely looking forward to seeing it here in a few minutes. Live from Oshkosh, Paul Stino, Local 5 News.
And we thank you, Paul, and we invite you to stay with us. Stay with Local 5 for tonight's exclusive coverage of fireworks shows over Northeast Wisconsin tonight. We are back with more 4th of July fun right after this. Look at that shot.
The sounds of laughter, the hum of music, the joy of freedom. It is July 4th in America, and Northeast Wisconsin is ready to celebrate. Welcome back to Local 5 special coverage of festival fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin. Good evening, everyone, and happy July 4th. I'm Michelle McCormack with my co-anchor Tom Zalaski here along City Deck in Green Bay. There is so much going on here tonight.
And it's not just going on tonight here, it's also in Manitowoc, and we're going to go there live right now where our Melaine Wells is standing by. Hi, Melaine.
You know, any good party includes food, and here in Manitowoc, there's an entire alley of food trucks. And I'm going to say holla up to Chef Mike, who's here in Holla on Wheels. Chef Mike, what does a night like this mean to a small business like yours?
Oh, it's really awesome. It's good to be part of the community, to be involved, to see people you haven't seen, to meet new people, just to be involved, be immersed in the community, enjoy the night, be just communal, you know, and have a great time, have fun.
You didn't have far to go. Your permanent restaurant is like across the parking lot, right?
Less than 100 yards. I made it real easy for us to get here, but you know how it is. Like the closest kid to school is always the last one there. That's how we are too. So. But yeah, it was really nice. It's hop, skip, and a jump away.
Sharing the love with his family and relying on them tonight too. Olivia, I have to ask you, what is your favorite thing on the menu?
The Hawaiian luau bowl.
Is that one of the sold out items?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it about that flavor that just says 4th of July to you?
I'm honestly not sure.
Good flavor, right?
Yeah.
It's like a firework in your mouth. We're going to go with that. Thank you, Hala. We'll let you get back to cooking. There's hungry people waiting here. But if we walk and look over this way, you can start to see where people are setting up, getting ready to take in the fireworks show. Lots of good food to be had here. Music continues all the way past the fireworks until 11 o'clock here tonight. And I was talking with the mayor, and he said Manitowoc is a place that people have their very most favorite spots. If you've never been to fireworks here, plenty of place for you to still grab a chair, grab a blanket, and pull up. But he said all along the shores of Lake Michigan, you're going to see families setting up camp and really taking in this fantastic show that is going to be sparkling over the water tonight. If the sunset was any indication of the treat that we are in for here on the lakefront, we are really going to be seeing some beautiful sights. We are going to head up to the rooftop sub pub right now, which I hear has one of the best views in town of Manitowoc and a life-size game of Battleship. So we'll see if we can win a few rounds before we check back in with you. I'm Elaine Wells in Manitowoc for Local 5 News.
Elaine, I don't know how I can top all that because that looks really good out there. Looking at that party scene we got down there in downtown Green Bay, 85 degrees, southwest breeze. Looking out towards Oshkosh, still 85 as well. Southwest breeze still 3 miles per hour. And looking at the party scene down there in Manitowoc as well, we're looking at 80 degrees, southwest breeze still 6 miles per hour. Temperatures are hovering around the mid-80s across the area. Your warmest location right now looks to be down there in Appleton. Still a little muggy out there, though. Dew points are still in the mid-60s right now. But again, all you guys got that nice breeze out there. You won't feel that humidity too much. Satellite and radar just showing a few clouds making its way up and through. Nothing that will be concerning. All those showers are starting to fizzle out as they come right into our area. It looks like that bay breeze is starting to get a lot of those clouds and showers out of our area. Looking at that fireworks forecast, if you still have not got back down towards all the scenes we have out there, looks like we'll be at 82 degrees in downtown Green Bay, partly cloudy skies. Oshkosh, 79 degrees, partly cloudy skies as well. My favorite location looks to be down there in Manitowoc, still 76 degrees, partly cloudy skies for you in Neenah, 81 degrees as well. So a beautiful night for some fireworks out there across northeast Wisconsin. And looks like we'll have some beautiful conditions as we go throughout the nighttime. Maybe a spotty shower early in the night, but overall we should be relatively good for all those fireworks displays to get started. So I'm all for that forecast. I wish I could be out there with all you guys, but it's a beautiful night to see some fireworks. Tom and Michelle?
All right, Ryan. Ryan, you done good. You delivered for us.
Absolutely.
That's all that counts. All the excitement is growing here for the fireworks to start in Green Bay.
And it's, about joining up with friends and family and getting to reconnect with our friends at Festival Foods who make it possible for events like this. Not just one fireworks show, but all the fireworks shows across northeast Wisconsin. Jamie Kuklinski joins us right now. She's an assistant store director with Festival Foods.
Hi.
Well, everybody would be satisfied if you just sold groceries, but why is Festival Foods called to do events such as this?
We've been doing fireworks since 1991 when Scogan's Festival Foods was only one store in Alaska, and we have been sponsoring Festival Foods fireworks across Wisconsin, 9 right here in northeast Wisconsin since then. And it's just really important to us to be part of our communities. We love being part of our communities, we love serving our communities, and we love family-friendly, free entertainment that people can come out and enjoy.
And it's not just fireworks shows.
It's not just fireworks.
Festivals sponsors events all year long.
We do. And honestly, these fireworks themselves have been going since June 24th through today. So we have tons of fireworks shows. There's live entertainment. There's tonight, there's bands everywhere. It's just a really fun environment to be in.
It allows people from throughout our community at any time of the day actually get to join in on the fun, because you never know. Some have to work. I imagine some from Festival Foods.
Yes, we did. We were there today.
I absolutely. Yeah. What other events has staff and the team members at Festival Foods been involved in this summer, specifically Independence Day?
Specifically Independence Day was mostly fireworks, but we do races. There are a number of community races that we participate in. Band sponsorships, baseball games. We have the Brewer, the ball kid from the Brewers. So we just have a really great time getting involved in just about anything that we can.
Does Festival have some sort of a planning committee? How long does it take for you to plan something like this?
Of course. We have a crew called our Community Involvement Team.
that sponsors, puts on, organizes, arranges. They are amazing, from the turkey trot to the fireworks to all of the big events to all the little events that we do, just small things at grocery stores that we do, brat barns and all sorts of things that help us get involved in our communities. But our fireworks are our this is our Independence Day celebration for sure.
It's so wonderful to see, and how satisfying is it for the staff to walk around in the Festival Foods t-shirts when everybody knows you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Right, it is. It is. It's great. We love being a part of it, and we're so proud to have our families, our communities that we are involved in, be able to come out and enjoy them with us.
Oh, Jamie with Festival Foods, thank you so much. Thank all your team members.
I will. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a very safe Independence Day, and thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Jamie. Well, we are just as excited as the folks at Festival and everyone to see what's in store for this year's show.
The July 4th holiday allows for Americans to really hoop it up, right? Have that party, have that grill, celebrate those freedoms. But we all know that those freedoms do come at a price and through the generations.
And as you well know, Local 5 is dedicated to sharing those stories with you. Local hometown heroes who make all this, and I mean freedom, possible. And we celebrate those heroes tonight. Here now with a look at one is Caitlin Corbett.
I was either going to be a pilot or a chef, one of the two.
With a love of cooking and flying, Mike Thomas really couldn't go wrong with his career choice, but he settled on piloting with the U.S. Air Force.
3 sports in high school and all-state in basketball, and was recruited by the Academy, Air Force Academy, and had an appointment from Chicago. And so that was kind of a dream for me to be at the Academy, and then after the Academy, then flying.
Specifically, bombers.
A lot of my friends were fighter pilots, and there's a difference between a fighter pilot and a bomber pilot. But I always loved bombers. My favorite aircraft is a B-17. So,
as a B-52 pilot, Thomas did 2 tours in Vietnam in 71 and 73.
Basically, you flew every day. When you were out of Utapao, Thailand, it was a 4-hour mission. You flew in flights of 3 B-52s. Each of us carried around 115 500-pound bombs. We would drop our ordnance in about what they call the box. In about 60 seconds, you'd have 345 500-pound bombs going off, and it was devastating. It was one of the greatest strategic aircraft in Vietnam.
5 decades later, Thomas is no longer a B-52 pilot and captain in the Air Force, but he's still very involved in the veterans community, serving as the president of Wisconsin Veterans Village in Appleton and helping veterans transition into a better life.
Veterans, and most of them are pretty tough. And I used to have a code with my dad when I was in the Academy. I call it Code Red. If you're really in trouble, I said Code Red. I did it once in the 4 years. Veterans are much like that. Their arms will fall off before they ask for help.
And Thomas's mission now is not only to change that mindset, but show people where to look for that help.
The bond you have in the military is a bond that is different than anything else. And that's why it's important as a bond for me to all veterans. Even though I didn't serve with them, I understand that. And that's to help them get through their issues and their problems.
All right, Caitlin Corbett, thanks very much for our hometown hero piece. All right, the crowd is starting to move in here. It is filling up. It's almost like sardines out here. Everybody trying to pick that perfect spot to watch tonight's fireworks.
Yeah, the breeze is really starting to pick up here. What a show it will be. Stay right there, because you already have the best seat right from your house watching here with us here at Local 5. More 4th of July fun is coming up right after this break.
Welcome back, everyone, to our live broadcast of fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin tonight. Hey, a special welcome to those tuning in tonight up in the UP on our sister station, WJMN Local 3. Hiya, folks. We are glad to have you tonight. We've got a lot in store for you. You have the best seat, whether you're in Green Bay or in the UP on JMN. You got the best seat in the house. Freedom, as we know, comes at a price. The American flag is the symbol of that freedom. and it holds personal meaning for every one of us. But not a whole lot of people know there is a federal flag care code.
Yeah, in fact, there's a list of rules on how exactly you're supposed to care and display for flags. And as it turns out, the Boy Scouts of America have been charged with learning that process and how to maintain our flag. It's an awesome responsibility. Here's how they do it.
Camp Body on the Pamlico River is home to the East Carolina Council of Boy Scouts of America. Every morning, Scouts raise the stars and stripes and lower it in the evening. Flag folding is one of the first skills Scouts learn.
Learning to fold it definitely was trial and error. I did make a few mistakes at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really important. I think it is important for everyone to know how to fold it and fold it properly.
The flag should be displayed often, but when not in use, there's a certain way it should be folded. When folding, 13 folds must be made, each with their own special meaning. And when the flag is completely folded, it should be a triangle of blue and white stars.
The goal is to not have any wedge showing, because that's seen as the flag bleeding, and you want it to just be the stars that are shown.
Respect for the flag is knowing when to fly it.
Don't fly it when it's in bad condition, like ripped. Don't fly it in terrible weather where it could get messed up. And when putting it up and down, make sure that it doesn't touch the ground.
Knowing when to retire it.
If it touches the ground, then you are supposed to retire it formally. And if you're not capable of doing that yourself, then you need to bring it. A lot of scouts have donation boxes.
And how to retire it.
They should retire it respectfully, either by doing a ceremony, which is putting them in a fire pit respectfully and dropping them in there, or burying them in a case.
Guys, thank you so much for that. Okay, we are going to head to Neenah now. That is where Bryce Oselin is tonight, and he is joined by Mayor Jane Lang. Hello to you both.
Thank you, Tom. I'm in Neenah at Riverside Park, and I have a special guest. I'm with Neenah Mayor Jane Lang. How are you, Mayor?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Got you. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Now, there's tons of people here celebrating the 4th of July. What do you enjoy most about this holiday?
It is such a great opportunity for the community to come together and gather as family and friends at Riverside Park in Neenah and just celebrate Independence Day and have a great time. So that's what we do really well in the city of Neenah.
Now, throughout this park, we saw bouncy houses, we saw vendors. There's a lot going on. Could you imagine why so many people come every year to celebrate the 4th?
There are so many activities, great music going on, the Webfooters water ski show. There's just all, like you said, all kinds of vendors and opportunities for families to just come out and enjoy crafts and activities for families, the Red, White, and Blue Parade. It's just a great tradition, and we love it here in the city of Neenah.
Now, for some people who may be watching at home and they've never attended this event, what would you say to encourage them to, come out and join the fun and fellowship with their community?
Well, definitely you still have time to come down to Riverside Park in the city of Neenah to enjoy the fireworks. We've got special fireworks taking place tonight because the city of Neenah incorporated as a city 150 years ago. So this year the city of Neenah is celebrating its 150th birthday. So we've got extra special fireworks tonight and just a great time for everybody. So you can still make it down in time for the fireworks.
Now, you mentioned fireworks. Do you have any in particular that you're looking forward to see or lighting?
Well, I won't be lighting any, so that takes place across the river. But it's a really fun, exciting time. There will be some ground display ones special this year for the 150th. And it's just, we're excited and happy. We've got the Venetian Boat Parade going on right now. So boats riding up and down the river with their beautiful lights and decorations. And it's just part of the great tradition that we have in Neenah of celebrating the 4th.
And thank you for your time, Mayor Lang. The show will start here at 9:45. Now back to you, Tom and Michelle.
Oh, how wonderful. Happy July 4th, Bryce, and to the mayor as well, and everyone enjoying the holiday in Neenah. Wow, the sun is disappearing from our view in a beautiful breeze. It's turning out to be a wonderful night. Of course, I don't mean to be a nervous Nelly, but I always do worry. Will the weather hold up?
Let's just make sure it holds up. We're going to go to Ryan Kudish in the studio. Ryan, isn't it nice to be the hero It happened for you.
I'm trying to be a good hero here. I do have a better forecast for you guys. Looking like it's starting to cool down a little bit. Temperature in Green Bay just dropped to around 83 degrees. Michelle, you mentioned that nice little westerly breeze, 3 miles per hour. Down there in Manitowoc, we're dropping down right to their temperature as well, 80 degrees in Manitowoc. They got a little bit of a southwesterly breeze, 6 miles per hour out there. So I do want to point out really quickly, we did hit 91 degrees today in downtown Green Bay. That's the tied for the five-way tie for the 5th warmest. 4th of July in downtown Green Bay. The record was 96 on July 4th, 1921. Temperatures out there right now, we're starting to see a little bit of a cooling trend out here. 81 degrees in Green Bay. Up there goes 76 down there in Manitowoc, 80 in Oshkosh, 82 over there in Appleton. Still a little muggy out there, but no one has really said any mentions about it, so it looks like no one's really noticing those dew points, but just to know the dew points are still sticking in the mid-60s right now. Visibility, 10 miles of visibility all across the area, so beautiful viewing weather for any of those fireworks starting in just about a half an hour. Satellite and radar, we're starting to see just some upper level clouds making its way through. Any shower activity is starting to fizzle out as it gets close to our area. Again, that lake breeze and some of the bay breeze as well helping to keep us relatively dry tonight. A little bit of a future cast for you. Looks like throughout the nighttime we will see just a few filtering of clouds coming in. Early in the morning we might see a pop-up shower up in the northwoods. So all of us for those fireworks tonight, if you haven't got out there yet, looks like you'll have a great forecast and it's relatively dry through your evening. So looking at that fireworks forecast in Green Bay, looks we'll go see 82 degrees around 9 p.m., 78 degrees around 10 p.m., and then once everything should be wrapped up, you'll see a temperature of 76 degrees. You'll see a little bit of filtering of cloud coverage later in the afternoon. So looking at that fireworks forecast all across the area, 79 degrees in Oshkosh, 76 in Manitowoc, and 81 down there in Neenah. So great night for you guys down there along everywhere across northeast Wisconsin. I hope everyone has a great time going out to those fireworks and all the great activities we got here today.
Yeah, it's a great night, Ryan, to catch up with old friends. We have on Broadway's Brooke Hafes joining us now. Boy, big night for you guys, and Mother Nature cooperated.
It is such a beautiful night. We couldn't have asked for better weather than this.
Things have been happening throughout the downtown. How much effort, how long do you put into this?
It is a tremendous effort. I have an incredible director of special events who does all the logistics. There's a lot of marketing involved. We have a lot of things to juggle, like food truck vendors, and we've set up 6 stages with live music this year. And then, of course, working with the police department, the fire department, the company that lights off the fireworks to make sure it's a safe show and that the whole community can enjoy it.
And I noticed the entertainment stages are strategically placed because we're talking about large crowds, especially as we inch closer to the live fireworks show. No matter where you end up, you're going to be able to dance.
That is the hope. That is our goal. You know, we have these different stages and they're all offering a wide variety of music. For the first time this year, we have our Latino stage set up in Light Park, and you can just see people are enjoying different types of music. There's something for everyone. Maybe you're listening to a type of music you've never heard before, and you're learning something new, and you're mingling with different cultures, and we hope everyone is experiencing joy.
I dig it's 80s night here on City Deck with Tommy Two Tone, so 8675309.
So after all of your hard work all year long, what does it mean to you to see this, what we are seeing here right now?
I mean, I think we are very proud to see the turnout, especially after last year when there was kind of a lot of rain. To see these crowds, I mean, we're just so proud to be able to put on a community event like this that people are out enjoying. They've spent a lot of time down here today. You know, it started at 3 p.m. and you can just see since the moment we opened up the food trucks and the music started, it's just been an awesome community event.
Farmers Market is doing wonderfully. The Mural and Buskers Festival, another success. The murals look so beautiful, the new murals there. What else is going on after tonight's party?
Well, you mentioned it. Farmers Market lasts through the end of September. We have our Levitt Amp Green Bay Music Series that runs through the end of August on Sunday nights in Light Park. And then, of course, we have our fall events coming up. So they're right around the corner. I know, like, there's school shopping already happening. So fall will be here before we know it.
We thank you so much for joining us tonight. Good job.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I know you probably have other stuff you've got to do, though, still, don't you?
Yep, I got my fanny pack. Here we go.
On Broadway, where the holiday is part of the job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, we're getting very, very close to fireworks. Don't go anywhere. I think we're getting a little warm up now. More live coverage is coming your way after this. Welcome back to Local 5's special coverage of Festival Foods Fireworks Night over Northeast Wisconsin. From here in Green Bay to the Fox Valley to the Lakeshore, you will get a front row seat to several fireworks shows tonight. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Michelle McCormack along with Tom Zalaski on City Deck. One of our favorite spots is on Oshkosh. Local 5's Paul Stino is standing by there live now. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Tom, Michelle. Yeah, we're at Menominee Park right now, eagerly waiting the start of the fireworks show. I am joined now by City Manager for Oshkosh, Mark Roloff. Mark, thank you for joining us here tonight.
Oh, pleasure to be here. Thanks for coming to Oshkosh right here on the shores of Lake Winnebago.
Awesome. I guess my first question for you, you've been to this event, a few times. You were telling me, what's kind of how would you describe kind of the vibe or the atmosphere here tonight for people that, aren't here or have never been here?
Well, first off, fun, family, and fireworks. That's really how it sums it up. But it is such a wonderful community event where families can come, and there's food trucks that have been here all day. They can eat here all day, they can play, and then at the end of the evening they get some great entertainment.
And there's fireworks shows all over Northeast Wisconsin, over the last couple days and tonight. What makes Oshkosh's fireworks show unique, you think?
I think because we have so much shoreline here in Oshkosh that somebody can get along the shore of Lake Winnebago and they can see a fireworks show. It's like it's in their front yard, and it's just something that is so unique, and so many people enjoy it, and boaters come here to get out on the lake and see it. So there are so many different vantage points that you can watch our festival from that we're just so excited and happy to be able to host it every single year.
And we're in Menominee Park right now, and obviously the fireworks have kind of taken over, but there's something else happening in Menominee Park, this summer or recently that you are pretty excited about as, city manager. Can you talk about that?
Oh, we're extremely proud of some brand new plaques for the Chief Oshkosh Monument to tell a more accurate history of Chief Oshkosh and his contributions, as well as the contributions of the Menominee tribe. And we had visitors, guests from the Menominee tribe come down from Kashina to stay with us and learn about the community that was once their ancestral home. And we were so excited to be able to host them. So we have some plaques right over at the Chief Oshkosh Monument, not too far from here, where people can go and learn a lot more about the history of Chief Oshkosh and what became the namesake for our community.
And, tonight the fireworks, all the, events here in Menominee Park, it's all part of, summertime here in Oshkosh. Why is Oshkosh such a great place to be in the summer, you think?
I think because we do such a great job at welcoming people with so many different events that we have here over the summer. Of course, everybody hears about EAA, but we have 70 fishing tournaments here in Oshkosh every single year. And that's not just the summertime, that's year round. So whether the lake is frozen or it's crystal clear, you can get your fishing out of the way by attending these events, and we're great hosts, and we love to do that. And whether it's a small event or our Waterfest concert series or EAA, from small to large, we do a great job of hosting events in Oshkosh, and we're very proud to be great hosts.
There's always definitely something fun going on in the city of Oshkosh. Tonight, that fun thing is the fireworks. We are eagerly waiting for them to begin. Mark, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. I'm going to toss it back now to Tom and Michelle in Green Bay. Live in Oshkosh, Paul Stino, Local 5 News.
All right, Paul, thank you. So tonight we are celebrating our freedoms. We're celebrating with fireworks, and we're celebrating with food. But as we've said over and over again tonight, it all comes at a cost. It all comes at a price, and we make it a special point at Local 5 to thank those who gave us this freedom.
Yeah, like one of our hometown heroes. He went from rebel teen to military man. It was in the Marine Corps. He found passion, inspiration, direction. And Local 5's Caitlin Corbett shows us how he's now doing the same thing for others.
Luckily, I was blessed, and the wrestling coach was higher up in the county, and so he just kind of said, Chris, I think it'd be best for you to join the military. So he kind of gave me that soft nudge, and that's how I ended up joining the Marine Corps.
Waukesha native Chris Gromowski describes his childhood as rebellious. Tending to be the troublemaker, he found his outlet in wrestling and then with the Marines in 2008.
It was a very interesting experience to go from like the comfort of home to unknown like that.
A skilled wrestler since the 5th grade, Gromowski got to put that passion to work in the military.
So I developed a really good athleticism, and so the Marine Corps saw that and they utilized it. So I was allowed to travel and do a lot of different schools. So I went to like mountain warfare school, jungle warfare school, I went to survival schools. I learned how to become a rock climber. So all those skills I built up over the course of my early Marine Corps career, I got to travel all over the world.
Traveling throughout the Middle East on peacekeeping deployments, Gromowski stayed in the Marines for a decade, transforming from a rebellious kid to a man with a different perspective on life.
It goes to show you how powerful the human being is when it comes to overcoming adversity. So all those experiences, it was nuts to be able to just be like, you know what? I have a heart and a life filled full of gratitude. Life's good.
Gromowski himself knows a bit about overcoming adversity.
I think for many years, the biggest challenge I had was believing that if I got help, that was a sign of weakness. And in turn, I ended up finding out that that was actually strength, to turn and actually face some of the adversity I'd faced and some of the loss that I've seen. It helped me overcome and think differently. It opens the door to many possibilities and new friendships and increasing your social network. And I think that through that social network, you can heal wounds.
Someone who never thought he'd even attend college, Gromowski went on to get a dual degree from UWGB using the GI Bill. He connected with local company Viper Industrial. They took a chance on him, and he now works as Director of Nutrition and Sales Manager. For him, Gromowski feels things have come full circle, but he won't stop reaching for more.
Mindset. I think it's not just like we work hard, play hard. It's more of like, okay, can I do more? Because when you watch something like a seed flourish, then it's like, how far can it go? Can I get a full tree, right? It's fun. It's been a blast.
From service to celebration, and everyone here is preparing for the fireworks show as we inch closer to that moment here along City Deck in Green Bay.
All right, speaking of City Deck, we are going to check in with Samantha Petters. She is somewhere in this sea of humanity. I don't know where she is. Samantha, where are you?
Thank you, Tom and Michelle. Yes, I am still out here on the City Deck where families have been gathering for the firework later tonight. I am here with the Rogenbuck family. They are here for the first time tonight. How are you guys feeling, and why did you decide to come out tonight?
Oh, because he just turned 4 years old. He's out here for his first fireworks show. We're excited to see him for it.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday, little guy. And so tell me a little bit about, like, what have you guys been up to today?
Well, we went and hit up the stands there, got some ice cream, sent him through the bounce house obstacle course. He had a great time. And, of course, stopped for a few drinks and treats elsewhere, too. It's a great time.
Awesome. So you're looking forward to the fireworks show. Tell me about that.
Oh, absolutely. I mentioned it's his first fireworks show. I'm so excited to see how his eyes light up for it. That's going to be the best.
Thank you. And again, what did you want to add? Like, I feel like you just being here in Green Bay for the first time, that's really memorable. And
well, the one other time we tried to do something like this, it got rained out. So we're just really excited to be here when it's such great weather and just the opportunity to just relax, enjoy the warmth, be out here with family. That's everything you can ask for.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You guys have a great show. Thank you so much. Live in Green Bay, Samantha Petters, Local 5 News. Back to you, Tom and Michelle.
Thank you so much. Did you see that big yawn? There's an obstacle course. How genius. The kids are going to sleep good tonight.
They are for sure. Samantha, thank you. You know, it seems like people are no longer really wandering around too much. Now it's almost getting to that time where you got to park yourself and find that seat because it's close to happening.
I think you got to pick your spot very soon because there won't be time to move around in a little bit. And really, if you're at home right now, you have the absolutely best spot in the house tonight because you will see not one, not two, not three, but 4 live fireworks shows. We'll be back with more excitement of July 4th right after this.
It just would not be the 4th of July without fireworks, and it wouldn't be fireworks night over Northeast Wisconsin without 4 different live local shows that we are bringing you tonight. Welcome back, everybody, to City Deck in Green Bay. I'm Tom Zalaski with Michelle McCormack from the heart of the celebration here in downtown Green Bay, and a big special welcome once again to our friends at WJMN TV up in the UP, Local 3. We've never had the pleasure of having them join us for this fireworks show, and if there was ever a night for them to have their first time with us, this is it. This is perfection. This is how Green Bay really is every night, JMN. But thanks for being here.
It's a celebration of country and community. Let's bring in our friends along the lakeshore, shall we? Local 5's Melaine Wells has been partying up in Manitowoc. She joins us now live with the very latest in the celebration. Hello, Melaine.
We are on the sub-pub level now at the Wisconsin Maritime Museum, and as we are surrounded by red, white, and blue and an increasing number of fireworks in the Manitowoc night sky, we also take time to say thank you. And I have 2 sub-veterans joining me, Dwayne Ziegler and Jim Barnes. You two have served on a submarine similar to the USS Cobia, and you're not from around here. You're visiting Manitowoc. Why is this an important stop for you to make on the 4th of July?
Well, I had heard about Subfest and never been here for Subfest, so I informed some of my Navy buddies, and more of them were actually supposed to come, but due to unforeseen circumstances, Jim was the only one that could make it. So anyway, we're here for Subfest and wanted to see what it's all about and having a good time, yeah.
Jim, why is it important for not only museums but communities to preserve the heritage of submarines like this?
Oh, just to carry on what we used to do and keep history alive. And we got a lot of old sea stories and stuff like that.
To see people getting together to celebrate our nation and certainly celebrate those people who've helped to make it what it is today, that must mean a lot too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's good to see that, you know, people are patriotic, and this is definitely a patriotic event, and it's pretty cool to be here. Yeah.
We are looking forward to fireworks filling the night sky very shortly here in Manitowoc. As we do, what do you ask that people keep in mind this 4th of July, Jim?
God bless America. Keep it going and hope we can get together and do better.
I think I'm going to just let your words speak for me. I think you've summarized the 4th of July and the sentiment that is here on the lakeshore. We're so glad that you have joined us here in Manitowoc. These festivities do continue throughout the rest of the day. And if you didn't make it down here, come and tour the USS Cobia because she is parked here. I've learned that today. Submarines are ladies, and we're going to treat her right here in Manitowoc. I'm Melaine Wells, live in Manitowoc for Local 5 News.
And Melaine, we thank you for that. You know, Local 5 is proud to recognize our hometown heroes. We feature one every week. It's our way of saying thank you to all the veterans, all the men, all the women who have served our country.
Yeah, just as we heard Melaine talking with that veteran in Manitowoc tonight, it is important to hear the stories of dedication and service, like our hometown hero, Ken Tate. He joined at a very young age, and his story of service started in Manitowoc and ended in Manitowoc. Local 5's Caitlin Corbett fills all the in-between.
When the war started, I was a senior, and I wanted to quit, and my mother said, no, if you graduate, I will then sign the paper to let you get in the Navy. That's the best thing she ever did.
A 17-year-old Brooklyn boy at the time, Ken Tate was just shy of being able to join the Navy without a parent's signature. Soon, he'd be in Manitowoc, waiting to board the USS Rasher in the midst of the Second World War.
Well, you know, a young kid, teenager, away from home. And no, I thought the war was a big adventure. I really enjoyed the Navy. It was exciting and dangerous, but and I enjoyed every minute that I was in the service.
Tate recalls his time on the Rasher deep beneath the seas near Perth, better than you might expect. Air conditioning, laundry, and not as cramped as people think.
All during the war, we stayed mostly on the surface. People think we're always underneath the water, But we had radar, and the Japanese didn't have. So we could pick up an airplane or another ship on our radar way ahead of time. Then we could dive.
In 45, Tate got out of the Navy and married the girl from Manitowoc he met during his early years. He still lives here today as the last living crew member from the USS Rasher during World War II. And now he wouldn't change a thing.
I think it was the right thing to do, and even though sometimes when people are killed, you think about that, but this is what the country was all about, and so you did your job. No, I made the right decision.
All right, Caitlin, we thank you so much. Thank you to all of our servicemen and servicewomen. We are standing by. We're just about 8 minutes away right now from 3 of our fireworks shows that we're bringing you. 3 out of the 4. 9:30, it'll be Neenah, Manitowoc, and Oshkosh. And then we've got about 100,000 people here in Green Bay waiting for the 9:45 show that goes on in Green Bay.
It's been a steady stream of folks here all day long at City Deck along Green Bay. And I'm not just talking folks walking back and forth. I'm talking with the boats here, too. We saw pontoons. We saw some very nice small personal craft as well. We also saw, please, let's mention our first responders who are out there. We saw our Green Bay Metro Fire Department patrolling the Fox River. We have officers and first responders on bike, on foot here along City Deck. So there is a quiet show going on behind the scenes so everybody can focus on the fun and stay safe.
Exactly. It has been a festival down here all day long, starting early this afternoon. You know, maybe the best news that we can give you TV viewers at home is that once the fireworks shows do start from Neenah, Manitowoc, Oshkosh, and Green Bay, we are not going to talk. Michelle and I are going to just enjoy the fireworks with you for about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, and we know that coming down here to City Deck is not for everyone. Some folks have to stay with their pets, right, who can't be out among the crowds. And we just want to kind of give you a feel of what it's like to be out here. This is a community event where Festival Foods is trying to reach out to everyone. And we know that for some, fireworks is not a pleasant experience. And we acknowledge that there are veterans and service people who have PTSD and are not taking part in these types of festivities, but we still care deeply for them. But we also know that if there's any holiday to celebrate a sense of community and also the ability of the city of Green Bay to get together and organize an event on this scale, an occasion such as this is absolutely the perfect time to do it. And Mother Nature agreed and cooperated with us tonight.
Yeah, and as you say, there are some people who just don't like to come to a huge event like this. Some people just plain don't like crowds. And that's why we at Local 5 put this show on every year, so you can sit back in the comfort of your own home, especially nursing homes. It's always good to be able to bring this into the nursing homes because those folks would not be able to get out and see this. So 4 different shows, and we are just minutes away from that.
And everyone seemed prepared, in my estimation. We saw some people, of course, bringing out their chairs. They didn't want to rely on just what was available here at City Deck. Others buying VIP tickets. That was an option that was highly successful this year that On Broadway Incorporated came with. And other people are just enjoying going around on their scooters or pushing their kids along in their carriages. And everybody's just, really got kind of an excited sense they're ready for a show, right?
They are, and people are getting so excited that even when some local people are just putting up their own fireworks, everybody goes, oh, it started. Because some folks have some really good fireworks out there tonight as you see them coming up over the bridge. But once this show starts in Green Bay, you're going to know.
We're official shows here. The pyrotechnic crews are doing their last-minute checks before the big show, and Local 5 is preparing to show you all the fireworks. Green Bay, Oshkosh, Neenah, and Manitowoc.
We are back right after this. Stay with us.
Kids, Kids and kids at heart are ready to wave their American flags and cheer on one heck of a fireworks show. Welcome back, everyone, to Local 5 special coverage of fireworks over Northeast Wisconsin. I'm Michelle McCormack, along with Tom Zalaski here, where we're watching shows from Green Bay, Oshkosh, Manitowoc, and Neenah. Now, many who are serving in the military say they followed in the footsteps of a grandfather, an uncle, or a father, and that is the case with this next story of a local hometown hero.
Yeah, Renee Zare joined the service at a time when nothing seemed certain, except she felt the call to serve. Local 5's Caitlin Corbett tells us more.
I always wanted to join the military. My grandpa was a Marine, so for me, I really wanted to be a Navy corpsman. They're medics, the Marine medics. My grandpa was so proud to be a Marine, and I just remember like growing up him talking about it and how much he loved it, and it was just something that I always wanted to do.
And so Renee Zare did. Joining the Navy Reserves as a corpsman in 2018, Zare had no idea the world and her life were about to change when the COVID-19 pandemic hit.
I got called to go to New York City for COVID of March of 2020. So when I got called, it was 5 p.m. on a Friday. By 6 a.m. Saturday, I was gone. I was on a plane to New York.
From her small town of Neenah to the hardest hit area of the pandemic in New York City, Zare was placed in a field hospital built in just 2 days. The work grueling.
Yeah, we worked like 12 to 14-hour days, full bunny suit. I was in N95, a regular mask, a hairnet, everything from that. So it just was kind of crazy, like being in it when we didn't know anything about it.
But gratifying.
So these people were like being separated from their families. So really like what I found was the most rewarding for me was like sitting and talking with them.
Since returning from New York, Zare has remained in the reserves, does funeral honors for the Navy, and keeps as many military ties as possible. But she was feeling a disconnect in her everyday life, struggling as both a veteran and a woman, with traumas she faced while serving. This was all until a local glassware business out of Appleton called Benshot hosted an all-women's veteran networking event.
Once I got here, it was such a wonderful experience being around other women veterans and being able to connect and being able to talk with them and know that I'm not alone.
It led Zare to a job as a social media coordinator for Benshot, which also does a lot of work supporting veterans. But mostly, the event saved Zare's life, and she hopes that she can help do the same for others.
It really changed everything. Like, I've gotten connected with so many women veterans and been able to reach out about certain things that we've been through and gone through together, and it's really helped me. It's helped me come forward with a lot of things that happened while I was in the military. So I've actually been able to talk more openly about everything now that I'm connected to these groups, and it's so wonderful. And I literally people are a phone call away if you need something, and that's how I am too. If there's a veteran that needs something, I'm always there. So I want to make sure that we keep that going because it saved me.
Caitlin Corbett, thank you. And with that, the show has begun. Fireworks in Manitowoc. We'll see you in about 45 minutes.
I would recommend it for people to have sedation dentistry if they have any concerns about getting it done. It's so simple, easy.
If going to the dentist is one of your greatest fears, come see us at Jansen Dental. We'll give you something to smile about.
Welcome to the Lake Superior Smokehouse, where good friends meet over barbecue and beer. Taste the best smoked meats in the Upper Peninsula. These flavorful and savory smoked meats are the perfect match for their 9 craft beers made in-house. They also have a self-pouring tap featuring regional and nationwide beer. Easy access from the snowmobile trails. Just take a left on Green Bay Street and it's a straight shot to the smokehouse. Dine in, outdoor seating, and curbside pickup available. For more information, go to LakeSuperiorSmokehouse.com.
A hero can come in all shapes and sizes, from a firefighter to your local service technician. At SWIC, our heroes put the needs of others before their own when you need it most. The SWIC legacy began over 40 years ago, right here in Marquette. SWIC Home Services, your hometown heroes.
Hello, I'm standing in a parking lot that was just seal coated by Asphalt Seal and Repair. Sealing locks in the oils, keeping asphalt pliable, which impedes cracks. It also protects it from the elements, like ultraviolet rays from the sun, oil and gas, and water. The best piece of advice I can give you is to seal coat new asphalt. Less maintenance down the road. Call Asphalt Seal and Repair for all your asphalt maintenance needs, like patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping. And remember, it's not your fault, it's asphalt.
I was scared to death, and they let me know that they could ease my pain and they could, make it easy for me.
If going to the dentist is one of your greatest fears, come see us at Jansen Dental. We'll give you something to smile about.
And now, live fireworks from Neenah.
And there you see Green Bay and Oshkosh complete the night. Their fireworks have started. Let's watch and listen.
Take a break from your busy schedule and relax, rejuvenate, and unwind with us at Elan Brio Spa. Take care of yourself and unwind with an amazing massage. Make your skin glow with a specialty facial or luscious body treatment. Soak in wellness in our saltwater rainfall soaking pool or recharge in our cozy spa cafe. Discover holistic wellness and revitalize mind, body, and spirit.
Welcome to the Lake Superior's Smokehouse, where good friends meet over barbecue and beer. Taste the best smoked meats in the Upper Peninsula. These flavorful and savory smoked meats are the perfect match for their 9 craft beers made in-house. They also have a self-pouring tap featuring regional and nationwide beer. Easy access from the snowmobile trails. Just take a left on Green Bay Street and it's a straight shot to the Smokehouse. Dine in, outdoor seating, and curbside pickup available. For more information, go to LakeSuperiorSmokehouse.com.
What is it that makes a company great? It starts with the people and their dedication to helping others. At Swick Home Services, that's what our reputation depends on. That's why the people of Swick are dedicated to serving those who make up the culture of our community. Because at Swick, it's always been about the people. So call today to be part of the Swick Home Services family.
And the final rocket's red glare in Oshkosh. What a rousing celebration of July 4th it has been across northeast Wisconsin tonight.
Oshkosh, Manitowoc, Neenah, Green Bay, what a show put on by all. And we are back to wrap things up right after this.
What a fun-filled night for families and American patriotism. Local 5 is so honored to have shared with you festival foods, fireworks over northeast Wisconsin.
Michelle, I cannot think in all the years that we have covered this event a more perfect night, weather-wise, so colorful, people here just packed in. Everybody got their money's worth.
Yes, from Neenah to Oshkosh to Manitowoc and Green Bay. What a wonderful demonstration of community and pride in country.
Stay with us. Local 5 News with Katie Amrine comes your way next. We sure hope you enjoyed the show. Have a good evening.
Local 5 was proud to bring you Festival Foods Fireworks over northeast Wisconsin. The preceding broadcast was presented by Window World. Thank you for watching and happy 4th of July.